I'm still here. Not for long though. Down to a week, I reckon, before I need to start moving everything out. Well, I need to start moving everything out now, really. There's so much crap here. But while I got this place, I might as well make the most of it. Rear panel's still looking lovely. An actual repair. Man, there's so much work here. I'm never going to get these done before it moves. Let's make a cup of tea. Everything makes sense with a cup of tea. That's better. So we've started grinding this back. Can I just mention how much I hate getting this crap off of here? And this is the trouble with using donor panels. You have to do it twice. But that's another story. And this is starting to reinforce my theory that originally I was going to cut right up through here, sack the whole wing off and start again. But this is all good metal. So, new plan. Patch repair for this bit, and I think cut this front end off here where this is a bit raggedy here, repair that as one panel, doing it in bits, much more manageable I think. Just working on prepping this donor panel, got the remnants of the battery tray off. Ta-da! Thought I'd save my spot weld drill bits and just grind it, but yeah, it took some persuasion, but is that done now? It's amazing the difference. Two cars, both the same age. Mine look like this. This one looks like this. Though thankfully someone crashed this one into a wall, which is why I have this bit. Ta-da! Here's our crappy bit of Jetta we cut off. Here's our semi-prepped panel, nice and shiny. And using this as a template, lining up the holes. I left them in for a reason, I'm not as thick as I look. Ta-da! We have our template. Let's cut this out and see if it works. All prepped and ready to go. This is why donor panels are a good idea. This would have taken me friggin' ages to fabricate. Mainly because I don't have any of the tools or know how to use them. But, handy donor panel, just cut around the bit you cut off. Easy. We're clamped in place. And considering all I had to do was draw around something and cut it out, I can't believe how much I actually monumentally balls this up. I thought I allowed a bit of a gap. Well, I thought I allowed for the gap that would be created by the cutting disc, but apparently I didn't, because the gaps around this panel are huge. I mean, the only saving grace is this is slightly thicker steel, so I might be able to lay down a fair bit of weld and drag a bit of a puddle across it. But we shall see. That is one ugly repair, but it's functional, and look, it's not a hole, it's not a rusty hole. So yep, that'll do. It's a new day, we're back. We're going to carry on with this front inner wing panel. If we can get through today without cutting repair panels too small, bodging welds, or getting bits of wire knot wheel stuck in my forearm, then we'll be making an improvement on last time. So let's get on with it. Here's the crappy old bits removed off of mine Jetta and laid on the donor panel here. Luckily we have these holes, one here, and you can just about see the radius left on this rotten bit here. So I can pretty much, well, very accurately really, line these up on here, draw around them. I'm going to give myself a bit more leeway this time so we don't have the same problem we did with that little patch on there. And then that will be the section we need out here. Done with these now. So that's our donor panel, roughly cut to shape. Ta-da! You'll be pleased to know that this time I've left quite a bit of excess, so this is going to need a lot of trimming and fettling down, but I won't have the gap issues I had last time. And for those of you that are wondering, today's brew of choice is green tea with lemon. Now this is the point where all my little measures from earlier, here and here, all of them start coming into play now. We got it. Behold! This has taken a while. A hell of a lot longer than I thought it would. But we are clamped and ready to go. Even taking that long, I still managed to balls this up. I mean, this gap here is a lot wider than I wanted it to be. But it's literally just this stretch here, so the rest of it seems alright. I've had to put so many clamps on this because where I threw so much weld on this to fill all the gaps on this one, the panel is warped quite badly. So I've had to clamp it in lots and lots of places to bend it back straight when I stick this bit on. So I'm going to have to tack it up here and then move one of the clamps up to this bit so I can pull that back out. But I think we're there. I think we're ready to weld. Whew. So there we have it. This front inner wing is well on its way to being repaired. Been welded in. I ran out of gas, so the welds are pretty horrific, to be honest. But I've ground the worst of it back. There's a few little gaps like this bit here, so I'm going to have to go over it again once I've got some gas and sorted the welder out properly. But no, it's on there. It's not going anywhere. It's got this scabby bit at the back, and then basically this side will be done. But this is good. This is progress. We like progress. And look, that's actually a complete bit on the front. Welded it in up here on the slam panel. So that's good. That's not going anywhere. Haven't stuck this bit back together yet, and I haven't stitched it in around the front yet because I still haven't decided what I'm going to do about this front panel. But that's good. We like that. Next job, doing the same on this side. It's all cut in, needs trimming to fit, and then just welding in place. So, in theory, this should be reasonably simple. But I thought that was going to be simple, so who knows. But yes. We're making progress. This is good.